Well, that movie was anticlimactic.
Lilo and Stitch would have been better.
All right. Maybe we can watch this video before I upload it.
A red video? That's surprising.
After how many times we tell him, Digi, finally he puts his mind to work?
Tell me about it.
Okay. This isn't about me. It's about him.
You stupid motherfucker! You look like Funky Kong. One gen, guys, please. Oh my god, Stu, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty good at this game. Ah! DoorDash? Doesn't look like I got DoorDash money. What the fuck? Is that Dimple? Doesn't look like I even DoorDash. Like, look how skinny I am. I might want to be a bee now. Bro, they dead ass. It's 12:04 Wednesday, June 4th, 12:04. Motherfucker got me up at 12 a.m. to record a freaking video. My first milestone would honestly be hitting affiliate on Twitch. Who would have guessed? Oh my god. But honestly, hitting affiliate on Twitch was probably my first milestone, because that just puts the idea of, hey, I'm making money. You know, it might not hit my bank account tomorrow, but I'm making money. You know, those 12 cents of ads that build up over time. I was probably making like 4 cents off of ads. Shout out to Chop for watching my stream and watching the ads. But yeah, no, honestly, that was my first milestone, was hitting affiliate, because that just put the idea and opened up the idea of, can I ever do this as an actual job, or is it always gonna be just a little silly side hobby that I do? But yeah, the first milestone honestly would be Twitch affiliate. It's gonna sound so silly, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. But what motivates me is the way that I grew up. Being bullied, grade school, being bullied by family members, just growing up in that way of always being told that I was different, or that I couldn't accomplish things because of who I was. That's honestly one of the reasons that it motivates me a lot. Also my parents, but the thing that always made me like, I gotta do better every day, is those people that always looked at me and just were like, nah, you can't do that, you can't do this, you're not like this, you're not like that, you'll never be this, you'll never be that. Because that always lives in my brain. It sucks in a way, but at the same time, it's great in a way because it just formed my brain in a different way of, you're not gonna tell me what to do. You're not gonna tell me what I can and can't do, you know? So if I put my mind to it, I know people are never gonna believe that I can do it. So I work day and night. I will put full effort into the thing that I put my mind to until I accomplish it at least once. Because I know if I could do it once, I could do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. You know, all it takes is one time for me, and I'll be able to continuously get better until I perfect it. I'm not a perfectionist, but if I do it once, I know I can do it over and over and over again. That's what motivates me, is just the way that I grew up. I have to thank everybody that always looked at me in that way of, I wasn't able to do this or that, because y'all are the reason that I'm here at the end of the day. You are the reason that I'm doing the things that I'm doing. Wow, this is a good question. Whenever I first started streaming and I took a break, you know, I took one of those quote unquote mental health breaks, but in reality, I didn't want to stream. I didn't want to do this. You know, I was just doing it just to do it. And I took, I think, if I'm not wrong, I took like 2 or 3 months off of streaming because I wasn't seeing no growth. I wasn't seeing no new stuff. And I was like, dang, man, my friends are doing big things, but I wasn't thinking of, they've been doing this for 5+ years. You get me? So of course they're gonna have more followers than me. Of course they're gonna have more viewers than me. They're gonna have a bigger community than me. I literally only had maybe 2 people watch my streams at the beginning, you know. And that was my first thought of failure, was like, I'm not growing fast enough, I'm not doing stuff fast enough. And then I started like thinking to my head, I'm running out of time. I was 21 years old, you know. I was 21 whenever I started streaming, and I was like, I'm running out of time. I need to grow. If I want to make this work, I need to do this. I need to do this now. Like if I don't get partnered by the end of the year, I just won't be able to. Like I almost quit because I had just started. I almost quit at the starting line. You get me? Because I was comparing myself, looking at my numbers, looking at other people's numbers that have been doing this longer than me. I was only in the freaking streaming game for like 3 months whenever this happened. So I guess you can call that my first thought of failure, because like wasn't growing fast enough. There's 3 things that kept me together: God, my dog, my best friend. Everybody hears me nowadays talk about God on stream, social medias, I talk about God. But in reality, I did not have no relationship with my Lord and Savior whenever I started streaming. I was going through some things and started looking into stuff. You know, I started seeing a lot of big creators, celebrities, athletes. They always brought out God, you know, and it wasn't that I didn't believe or that I didn't want to learn. It was just more of a, yeah, I believe, but there's no reason, you know. And I was going through a lot of stuff at some point, and it reminded me of like, he's the one person that will always listen, one person that will always be there no matter what is going on. You know, you could be the last person on earth and God will still be there. You know, I started praying a lot. I started looking at things differently, and turn those good things or those bad things into good things. You get me? My dog, my actual dog, Kuro, I don't know. He just kept me together, honestly. I got him on March 13, 2021. So 2 months into my streaming career, and he was there. He was chilling. I would I don't know. It's just knowing that I had my dog with me, and I don't know why, but he's just a big part of the streaming thing that I have. I don't know how to put it into words, but he's just a big part of here and here for whatever reason. Even though I don't show him on camera a lot, just having him around now reminds me of, dang, you really been with me since I started streaming, you know? And it's just like, he carries those memories with me. So that's one thing that kept me together. The third thing is, you know, my best friend, my boy Chop. What can I say? My boy watched my streams whenever I had no viewers. He was my only viewer at some point. He would sub to me, and the day that I took a break, right, for those amount of months that I took off, luckily he was jobless around this time. I talked to him and I was like, you think I can do this? And he said, yeah. He said, if you actually want to do it, you can do it. And then he told me the famous line of, stop being a pussy. Anytime that I think about, like, damn, bro, like, should I quit? Should I stop? Am I even doing good? That famous line comes back somehow. Is stop being a pussy. So yeah, those three things honestly were the reason that I kept it together during the streaming stuff. Damn, now you got me thinking about, like, the early days, bro. Are you gonna make me cry? It sucks to say, but I don't want to be a streamer. I've said it on stream before. I mean, not that I don't want to be a streamer. It's more of I want to expand. I don't want to be just a streamer. You get me? I want to be a content creator, to where I can film a YouTube video, come on stream, talk to you guys for 6-7 hours throughout the day, go do my stuff, go record another video, right? My future in streaming, hopefully, like I said, hopefully in a new place, you know, and hopefully in a good place where I can officially say, like, I'm taking care fully of everything that I need to by myself. You get me? Because, you know, I don't want to be, oh, I gotta split rent, or I got this, dude. I need to figure out how I'm gonna pay this, how I'm gonna pay that. My future in my streaming career really holds up to, I want to see myself grow a lot more. It's crazy to say, but I do want to be able to build a Twitch community and a Kick community and a YouTube community, right? To where, like, I can stream on Kick and Twitch and then post on YouTube, and then people from YouTube go watch me on both. You give me whichever one they use. So, like, and I want to be able to go from being streaming every day to maybe 2 to 3 times a week for 6 to maybe 7 hours a day. You know, that's honestly where I see myself in the future, because I really do want to focus on YouTube. I want to be able to, like, travel, record stuff, come back, and then talk to you guys about it while, like, after y'all watch the video, and then, or during y'all watching the video, we're just talking about it. You get me? Or y'all are asking me questions, or giving me ideas on what to do next. So that's the thing that I'm thinking about as my streaming career in the future. So wow, what a perfect time to ask that question. Am I right? Being verified right before my birthday. I think it was like maybe like 3 days before my birthday, which is insane. And then winning $5,000 on Kick Road. Hitting, I think currently at this time of the recording, it's 1.9k followers on Kick. And then the biggest one of them all, everybody knows, but being a Kick partner. Never in my 4 years of streaming, imagine what day one Bam would say. Like, holy shit, you're getting paid hourly to fucking stream? Like, what? You're getting paid hourly to stream? I would have never thought that was true. Now I'm sitting here just playing games, talking, and getting paid to talk to you guys. Biggest milestone that I have is getting closer to God as well. We're getting there. We're getting there with God and everything. We're learning a lot more, and learning how to pray a lot more, and learning how to spread His word. But those are honestly the biggest milestones that I have. So yeah, this question might make me cry. I'm not gonna lie to you. The first time truly that I ever thought about quitting was in 2023. For my kick community and some friends knew that I was in a relationship, and it came to an end over some disagreements, some petty arguments that should have never happened. But you know, it sucks that it came to an end, but at the same time, like I always say, it was guidance. Maybe it was meant to happen for a certain reason. And I look at it, you know, I look at bad things as good things. Maybe if that thing would have never happened, I probably would have quit streaming. I got broken up with and went into a mental spiral of streaming's ruining my relationship. Am I putting way too much effort into streaming? Am I focusing on something that I probably would never achieve? And is this even for me? Those four things were going in my head whenever I decided if I was gonna quit or not. And like I said, it sucks that that relationship came to an end. But no hate, no nothing. Much love and stuff like that. I pray for that person to this day. And no hate at all. And then the infamous story that brought me where I am right now, right? The breakup was the first one that started it, and the most recent one was the one that finally broke me. You know, I've said this story many times on stream. I sat in that corner right back there, and I was stressed to the max. I was angry. I didn't know what to do. Nobody knew anything that I was going through. And like I said, I was fighting mental battles for 2 years. You know, I was in a relationship, got broken up with, everything stayed in my head. And the relationship didn't start it, or the breakup didn't start it. It was just things that were just going on that not even my ex-girlfriend, right? And everything finally caught up after being like distracting myself every day. And like I said, I was sitting right back there in that corner crying around 2-3 in the morning. I was not able to sleep for maybe, like, I would say 3 weeks. I was maybe sleeping like 3 hours a day. You know, I couldn't keep my mind straight. I couldn't figure stuff out. I couldn't think properly. And you know, I was praying, I was asking and just like begging, like, give me a sign. If this is for me, please just give me a sign. This is for me. If not, just take everything away. Everything. I'm talking about literally don't let anybody around me if this is not for me. You know, because I don't know how I'm gonna keep doing this for much longer. You know, whether this is my last week or I need something to tell me that this is for me. And God answered. I'm not gonna lie to you. God answered. I signed up for KingRed. KingRed was announced with $68,000 worth of prize. I started stream on April 5th. Got verified April 16th, I think, if I remember correctly. Don't remember. I gotta look at the dates. I'm going on top of my head. But yeah, I got verified and I was just like, whoa, is this a sign that I need? And I still can't remember who came into my chat and told me you are in first place on KingRed just chatting. I remember the rules correctly, and the prizes, that's $5,000. Asked for a sign to tell me, is this for me? You get me? I got verified. I asked for financial help in any way, shape, or form. I'm in first place for KingRed. $5,000. KingRed ends. I'm officially the Just Chatting winner. I'm verified, and I'm 4 CCV away from getting partnered. If that isn't a freaking sign from God that this was for me, and me thinking that I was supposed to quit, I don't know what else to say. You know, now I'm a kick partner. So if this isn't for me, if me asking to give me a sign that this wasn't for me, I'm pretty sure this is for me. So at the end of the day, those were the times that I've thought about quitting and how I kind of overcame it. All right, guys, we're gonna do this one more time. For the ones that don't know me, my name is Bam. I am a just chatting / variety streamer on Kick. I play anything from Dead by Daylight, Marvel Rivals, horror games, simulators, and all of the above. Whatever comes to mind. I am a big just chatting streamer. Love my National Geographic segments. Guys, if y'all haven't subbed to my YouTube channel, make sure y'all go sub to my YouTube channel. There will be ghost content, paranormal activity content on my YouTube channel. So go fucking subscribe, please. But also, make sure y'all go follow me on Kick. We do have a weight loss marathon coming up where this fat old face will probably look like this. Do I look skinnier? But yeah, I have a weight loss marathon coming up. Can't in stream till I lose 60 pounds, unless my community keeps me there longer and makes me lose 85 pounds. But yeah, come out, support, watch, and come and meet me. But also, guys, I just want to say that I love you guys, and I can't thank you enough. Once again, can never thank you enough. But my name is Bam, like I said, and peace out.